Yes, I still have throat issues. My throat is still a little swollen. It still hurts. In fact, it hurt really bad this morning. But over the course of today, it's actually been getting better, which is a good thing, all right? So that sucks. It's still been a week, a whole freaking week here, and I'm still sick, right? I'm still going through this, and I'm trying to get over it. If this illness that I have is not clearing up by the middle of this week, I'm going to the doctor, and I don't want to. I actually looked it up, and just to walk into a doctor's office for anything but a, yearly physical, because I'm sick, walking into a doctor's office is going to cost me $75. Any kind of medication is going to cost me at a minimum $35. It could be way more than that. So obviously, best case scenario, maybe I'll get over this, and by middle of the week, I'll sound much better, and I won't have to go to the doctor. But if I still sound like this on Wednesday, there's no way I can keep going on like this. I've got too much work to do. We've got new releases next week, Resident Evil 7 and Yakuza, and we got this Twitch and Chill marathon. Everyone wants to see this new stuff. I can't do it if I sound like freaking this. I just can't do it, okay? I've been toughing it through all week, doing Dark Souls for you, sounding like shit, and I can't put up with it anymore. And it sucks, because I really don't have the money to go to the doctor, but I'm going to have to, all right? I just have to. What can I do? Right? First couple days of the week, what I want to see is how far can I get in Dark Souls? Because what people have said is once you go to the final area of the game, you cannot do the DLC, I guess. The name of the DLC is what? Artorias of the Abyss or something like that?
The problem is the DLC is expensive. $15 freaking dollars.
Seriously, $15 for a DLC that's going to add maybe 1 to 2 sessions of gameplay. It's actually not a lot of areas. It's just some pretty challenging fights. And yes, people want to see me do this DLC because they're like, that would be the complete redemption run. You fight the toughest bosses in the game, which are in the DLC. We want to see that.
It's $15. That's, in my opinion, it's so overpriced. It's ridiculous. Oh, jeez.
Like I said, hopefully this clears up.
I don't have to go to the doctor. I really don't want to have to go to the doctor, but if I have to, I have to, because I have to be better by next weekend for this marathon, How can I do a 7-hour marathon?
Dark Souls. At this point, I have made the decision to do the Artorias of the Abyss DLC, and I did purchase it and install it. I actually did that this morning, okay? So, I am doing it this week. So, all this week will be the conclusion of Dark Souls, including the Demon Ruins, the new Londo stuff, the Artorias of the Abyss DLC, probably some optional fights that I didn't do yet, and then the big conclusion, alright? And the thing is, I'm waking up every morning with a throbbing, swollen throat, and then over the course of the day it gets better, but then when I wake up the next day, it hurts again. Well, guess what? Last night, I decided to test this, because I said there's got to be something going on while I'm sleeping, right? Yeah, what it is that I keep opening my mouth and breathing through my mouth at night, and sometimes I do snore, and what's happening is my mouth is completely drying out overnight. And I tested it last night. I woke up 3 times during the night. My mouth was bone dry, like a desert. And I would take it, go to the bathroom, get some water, and go back to sleep, and then I would wake up another 2 hours later, same thing. So it's obvious that, this is the problem. This is what's going on, is even though I'm feeling better during the day, then I sleep, and my throat swells up and gets all fucked up because of the way that I sleep. And yes, I do use a humidifier, and it doesn't help. I have a humidifier in my bedroom. It does not help at all. So, this morning, purchased the best sleep headband available, the highest rated one on Amazon. And what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to keep your jaw closed while you sleep.
If this works, that's great, because that means I won't have to go to the doctor.